Welcome to Vidya's Prophecy Tarot. This is going to be a general reading. It's a you and them reading. I'm going to pull 4 cards for you here, 4 cards for your love interest here. Feel free to flip it, okay? It's general, so please just take the bits that apply. If it doesn't, don't force it to fit. Check your other placements instead, okay? So let's get started. Libra. What is the message for Libra? What is Libra's current energy towards their love interest? Libra's energy towards a love interest. Got the dark moon, okay. And Libra's love interest, what is their energy towards Libra? The black cat, okay. And got ancestors, okay. So your energy is the dark moon. In the dark of your night, or dark of your heart lives new breath waiting for you to release its ghost. So it feels like something needs to be released here. There's something that needs to be released so that something can be born probably, okay? Okay. And they've got black cat. A curious journey into the depths of the unknown, hidden so deep that only the brave will gracefully return with light in their eyes and shadow leading home. So this person's on a trip. Okay, they are heading into something new, like out of their comfort zone, something new, a new area. They could be moving. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Message for Libra. What is Libra's current energy towards a love interest? Libra's energy. Ace of Shields. Okay. And what is Libra's action towards a love interest? What action will Libra take towards a love interest? We've got the 3 of Shields. Okay. What is Libra's intention? Death. Okay. What is the outcome for Libra here? Got 2, oh my gosh, we've got 3 big ones. Consolamentum, the Emperor, and the Last Judgment. Wow, okay. Now, Libra's love interest, what is their energy towards Libra? 6 of Wisdom, okay. What is their intention towards Libra? 10 of Shields. What is their intention? Sorry, did I say intention? Oh, let me put that back. Action. I meant action. What is their action towards Libra? Got the Squire of Love. What is their intention towards Libra? Got the Grail Knight. And what is their outcome here? I'll just take this one. Apparamentum. Okay. Okay, so Libra, you've got the Ace of Shields. Towards your love interest. So it feels like igniting something. Okay, you want to ignite something. Your action is the 3 of Shields. So I think you expect that you're going to have to maybe even beg for some forgiveness here. Okay, you can see how in this card this figure's sort of begging almost. So I don't know, maybe you need to beg for forgiveness, or there's something. Okay, you have an expectant energy towards this love interest, like you expect something. Your intention is death, and that could just mean that you wish to transform your connection with this person. Okay, maybe you don't have much of a connection, or maybe it's over and you're hoping to spark it up again. Okay, now because the outcome for you is Consolamentum, which is the world, with the Emperor and Judgment. So it's like you are going to resurrect something. I think this is you, the Emperor energy. Okay, you're going to resurrect something. Okay, and start a new chapter. That's what's coming in on your side. Now this person has got the black cat, and their energy towards you is the 6 of Wisdom. That's interesting. I think this person feels similarly towards you. Okay, I think there may be some mutual feelings here. Their action is a squire of love. That's interesting. So it's like they are going to tell you their feelings. Okay. Wow. Okay. And their intention is the Grail Knight. I feel like this person thinks you're the Holy Grail. Okay, they're coming to offer that cup. Wow. Okay. And the outcome is a parliamentum. So it sounds like you both are on the same page to some extent, you know. Wow. I don't think I've had in this series any reading quite like that. Okay. Um, let's see. What is the Ace of Shields there for Libra? Ace of Wands again. There's the Ace of the Knight of Pentacles and one more. The High Priestess. Yeah, I think you, and that's you here with the King of Swords. So I think you are very clear that you want to do this. You want to reignite something, okay? And I think it's up to you. Whoever's on this side, it's up to you to make the peace. Maybe it's a peace offering that needs to be made, you know, with the High Priestess there. There could be silence that needs to be broken. Like maybe somebody needs to reach out first and say something, okay? And I feel it's the person on this side because the Emperor's coming up here. So I think it's up to you. And that may be what you have to release, you know? It's like something needs to be let go. Maybe it's even pride, okay? So that you can have this new beginning. Okay, let's look at the Three of Shields. The Queen of Pentacles. The Chariot and one more. The Seven of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, I think you feel like you may have to plead with this person, okay, or ask, make some kind of peace offering, possibly ask for forgiveness. You may have done something to upset this person. You know, this is the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, the person you see as your perfect partner, and you see how she's examining the pentacle. I think you know that you have to offer her this pentacle, okay? With the Chariot, it's then about, you may have moved on from this person. That's what I feel. With the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Wands, Libra, you may have been guarded and moved on from this person. And now you know you have to go back to them and make some kind of peace offering or reach out. Okay, there was something here, and maybe it was just your doubts, your fears that stopped you from going towards this person in the first place. Okay. Now let's look at death. Why is death there for Libra? Why is death there for Libra? Ten of Cups, King of Pentacles, one more. And the Eight of Swords. Yeah, I think, Libra, I'm getting that maybe you have to transform. Something had to transform here with the Death card, okay? Something had to be released so that this situation could be re-sparked. And maybe it's family and their opinions, okay? With this Ten of Cups and the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. You had to release yourself. You had to release your fears. This is getting over your fears, right? Regarding... Maybe some of you didn't think that this person would fit in, with your family, with your friends, or you could have had money worries that held you back. It could be different things, but you had to confront your fears here and release that in order to transform this situation, okay? Now let's look at the World, the Emperor and the Last Judgment. Why is that there? Two of Wands. Page of Cups and the Three of Cups. Yeah, see, you're at the crossroads, okay, and you need to reach out. You need to make the move in order to reconcile with this person. I think it's a bit of a reconciliation. Now, this may not be an ex, but it may be someone that you... oh gosh. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear that barking. Anyway, this may be someone that you snuck away from, like maybe even ghosted this person, okay, because you were a little guarded. Maybe you looked at them a little askance. You thought they were up to something maybe, or you were just you couldn't get over your own worries, your own demons, right? And you let and anyway, it's up to you now to come forward, make a peace offering, and get this going. Okay, I don't think this person's going to do it, but they feel the same. That's the amazing thing. Let's look at the Six of Wisdom, King of Swords, right? And let's look at Six of Wisdom, Five of Swords, and one more. Page of Swords. I think this person is waiting to hear from you. Okay, with this Queen of Wands, she's got the black cat. Okay, could be a fire sign, or it's just someone you find very attractive, right? She's got the black cat here. That's her. So I think this person is waiting to hear from you. They know that you were conflicted. Okay, I think they know that you've been conflicted. This person feels the same way, and I think they're just waiting for you to approach them. Okay, let's look at the Squire of Love, Two of Swords, the Star, and the Empress. Wow. So they're waiting also for you to take some kind of action, okay, towards them. With the Two of Swords, the Star, and the Empress, they're not sure if maybe if this could get off the ground, is there a chance for this to blossom into something else? They're not sure. I think they're waiting to hear from you. And they feel like you're conflicted as well, okay? Okay. Let's look at the Grail Knight. Four of Cups. Death. Sun. Yeah, I think it's very clear to them, okay, that they with this intention, I almost feel like they expect you to come and offer this cup to them, okay. I don't think this person is going to reach out. They're waiting for you. They want you to offer this cup. They want you to shed light on what ended your connection, okay. Maybe you rejected this person in the past because you were sort of guarded. And if that's the case, they want you to shed light on it. They want to know why you did what you did. Okay, I think this person is intuitive and they also have feelings for you. And they, I think, knew on some level that your fears got the better of you, okay, or your doubts. Let's look at Apparamentum. Where's that there? The Magician. Two of Pentacles. And the Fool. Wow. So you're gonna, they're, like I said, they're waiting to hear from you. Okay. And then when they hear from you, I think things could come together. The Magician, you're going to make this decision to have a new beginning. Okay. That's what I'm getting. Both of you will get on the same page and you'll have the same, you'll have a, fantastic new beginning. But there's a need to come clean here, Libra, to reach out, and it has to come from you or whoever the person is on this side, okay? Has got to reach out, okay? Let's see. And if you do, then it looks like it's all going to pan out pretty well. Let's look at the High Priestess. Page of Cups. See, you got to reach out, okay? You got to break the silence. You got to make the apology or whatever. Let's look at the let's look at the Chariot. Queen of Wands. So you moved on from this person. Let's look at the Seven of Swords. Four of Swords. There could have been some overthinking, okay? And I think with the Seven of Swords, the way it's sneaking away, and this Four of Swords, I think you could have ghosted this person. Let's look at the Nine of Wands. Six of Pentacles. See, you were hesitant to give this person much. You were guarded, And I'm also getting with that dark of your heart lives new breath. I think this was a new relationship. It freaked you out. You maybe hadn't released the ghost of a previous relationship. Okay, maybe you hadn't healed completely. Maybe you thought you had, but you hadn't. And you still had things and issues to deal with from that. And so you couldn't reciprocate to this person. Okay, maybe you got freaked out. Let's look at this Eight of Swords. Yeah, Six of Wands. There were fears around what other people would think, how you would be seen. Maybe this person's a different type, okay, from your usual type, or someone from another community or something, but you had to get over all those fears. Um, your ego could have been involved in some way, you know. Okay. Now let's look at this. Let's look at this Five of Swords. Ten of Wands. Yeah, they know that you found this relationship heavy and that you sabotaged it. Okay, I think this person knows. Let's look at the Page of Swords. Ace of Wands. Two of Swords. They know. They know. They're waiting to hear. They know that you were indecisive about this. And the Hanged Man, you know. I think they want you to come clean and tell them, okay, what happened here. Because I think you may have panicked and backed out for some of you. And this person wants to learn the truth, okay, with the Six of Pentacles, though, they do feel the same way. That's interesting. Let's look at the Two of Swords. Ooh, we got the Devil. They're not sure if you're going to conquer your demons here, Libra. That's what I'm getting, okay? They're unsure. Let's look at the Star. Four of Pentacles. Are you going to hold back? You know, is this going to happen? Let's look at the Empress. Nine of Swords, you know. They're not sure if this is going to happen or if you're going to let your fears hold you back, basically. Okay. Now, let's look at Death. Temperance. Yeah. You're going to have to fix this, okay? You have to shed light on this ending in order to fix it. Let's look at the Sun. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you need to shed light on why you shun this person, okay? Any insecurities you have, you're going to have to come clean. This person wants to hear everything. They want to know everything. And only then will they give you a chance, okay? Let's look at the Magician. Three of Cups. See, there will be a reconciliation, but you got to come clean. Let's look at the Fool. The King of Wands. Yeah. I think it's you have to do this, okay? And then they will be confident about going down this path with you and taking this leap of faith. Yeah, this person wants to know why you felt differently. Let's look at that Two of Swords. The Empress. See, why did you feel so differently about this? Why is the Hanged Man there? Let's see. Ten of Cups. For some of you, if this could be someone that you wanted to connect with, like maybe even in a marriage, okay, and you may have ghosted them or backed out at the last minute, something like that, and they want to know why why you did that, okay, why you suddenly weren't sure, why you felt differently, maybe even about a future with them, okay, they want to know. They want to know. They want you to come clean and shed light on everything that's bothered you. Okay. And I think if you do that, you know, you will have a happy ending. Let's look at the Dark Moon. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune reverse. See, it wasn't the right time. I think when you met this person or whatever, you were going down this path, it wasn't the right time. Okay, you had to heal. You had to release whatever baggage you were holding on to, which could be emotional baggage, could even just be fears, right? You had to get over that, you know, for it to then become the right time to do this, okay? Okay, so that's what I got for you, Libra. It all looks pretty good. It's just about having the courage, whoever's resonating on this side, to reach out to this person. I think just take that step, reach out, and then, you know, things will go along pretty well, okay? So that's what I've got for you. Please tell me in the comments if it resonates. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.